Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Rebecca. Today I'm going to give you the influencers I watch that influence me. I don't know why I feel like it's something in me. I have to be like kind of corny. My kids hate it. Whenever we go somewhere, like even a drive-through, right before when they're like, "Hi, can I take your order?" My son will just mutter, "Please be normal, Mom." I can't. So let's begin. I wanted to say, well, welcome. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I hope you enjoy my channel and me and the way I talk. I'm sorry, I have been so salty lately. Like I feel like all my intros have a little dig because I'll just take a comment and I'll just be like, that's, you know, like negative, and I'll just be like, So Stephanie Marie just did this, and I have actually been thinking of doing this. I've had a note in my phone of a list of channels I watch and my favorite products that I bought because of them. And I was like, one of these, I'm gonna do this video, and then it just like, you know, stuff. And then I saw she did that, and then one of you just was like, Stephanie Marie just did a video about influencers and what they like, and you should do it. And I'm like, oh, this is my signal. I'm gonna do it. So some of these creators may be overlapping of hers. I hope we can broaden horizons and find new creators and new channels through this. I'm also going to do this just again. I have too many to talk about, and I'm sort of just narrowed it down, and then we'll do this again. So let's begin with Stephanie Marie. Also, I want to give her credit for, I feel like she got me kind of over the hump. Like I couldn't get to 20,000 subscribers for a while. Felt like I was kind of stagnant. It was, I don't know if it was a year ago or 2 years ago, because I can't keep track of time. And she did a shout out on her channel for me. And oh my gosh, there were so many folks that came over. So if you're still here from her, hi. And there's a number of people I watch because of that video that are like, oh, I'm so glad I found them. So I wanted to give Stephanie Marie credit for the Covergirl Soft Mink Blush, which I'm wearing today, which probably contributes to my radiance because I just flung it out of there. So this is, I've talked about this blush in like the last 3 videos. Sorry, I'm redundant. But one, I'm hoping Covergirl does not discontinue this, or if they repackage it, that would be fabulous, and take away that Noxzema smell of 1982. So it's soft mink. I don't think a mink is this shade. It is pink, it is nude, it is mauve, it is so good, and it has like this soft, enhanced, like just glow. So I'm not even wearing highlighter today, if that gives you an idea of my face, of like foundation situation, and blush. So this is just some bronzer and this blush, and it's lovely. It's really, really lovely. Jen Phelps. So I found Jen this summer, and I'm so glad I did. She does a phenomenal job reviewing drugstore, but also high-end. So I feel I relate to her because we're kind of both in that. We love drugstore. We love to go in depth with affordable stuff, but then we also take the plunge into other brands and products because we want to know if they're going to be worth it. And I really appreciate her. She's got great swatches. She's one of those channels that like has her act together. She has been talking a lot about cream blush, especially in the drugstore realm. And so the Milani cream blushes that I have been around for a bit. So this is the Cheek Kiss in Nude Kiss, and I really like it. And I'm going to put a little more on over my Covergirl. I'm gonna put a little more on, and because I feel like I need more color and shine. Yeah, Rebecca. Okay, but you know what? We're gonna. Okay, see, it really kind of just, it doesn't stay that bright, you know? It's good though. The other creator that is so good with finding affordable things, and it goes in her name, it's literally her name, and that's drugstore maven Taylor. She was the one, I found her a few months ago, maybe this summer, and oh my gosh, she saw this first, this essence powder, and she raved about it, and I jumped on it. Like, you know when you find a channel where they've got a good track record, the things they've recommended have worked for you. So the next time she recommends something, I'm like, oh yeah. You know, it's like if your bookie was like, you gotta bet on this horse. I don't think bookies do that. You know what I mean? So I am actually going to give myself a little more powder. And you know what I'm gonna do? I love putting this on. I have shade light. Okay, do you see? We just like softened my skin. We gave a blurred, perfect finish, and my dog's growling at something outside. And I feel like I'm not, I didn't really kill the shine or make myself look chalky. She has gorgeous skin, and she has this way of speaking. She's very calm. She's very different than me in her delivery. She's very calm. She has just a very straightforward approach, and it's, again, I admire that. I strive to that. I wanted to shout out Lauren from the Honest Beauty Review. She is like my soul sister for skincare. And every time she mentions, every time she mentions a product, I listen, because she will mention if there's fragrance in it. She understands my aversion to fragrant oils and botanics, and so she also can point out something that is really helpful. She really knows her ingredients, and I appreciate that. I was familiar with Versed from Target, and then when I saw her rave about it, I really paid more attention to it, and she definitely got me on this On the Rise firming serum. She also got me on their sunscreen, but this Versed is, I think this serum is right around $20. It is such a good, it's got the usual stuff in it. Like, I think there's some niacinamide. I think there's some hyaluronics. I think there's hyaluronics. I think there's some ceramides, etc., peptides, you know. But it is literally, when I put it on, I feel like my face just kind of goes, hello, like it just looks nice. So it's got the dropper, it's fragrance free, it's alcohol free. Versed, I think, is considered like a clean brand at Target. It is a peptide blend with resveratrol. I could have just read the bottle. Resveratrol is really good. That is the ingredient basically in grape skin. Another skincare guru, and she is actually an esthetician, is Penny Smith. She has, you know, she's the sweetest. I've only interacted with her through like comments and responses on her, like, you know, Instagram story and stuff like that. But her approach to finding products that are accessible, she's got an Amazon list of favorites. She talks about the high-end stuff, the like clinical grade skincare, but she also throws in a ton of affordable. In fact, I think most of her recommendations are affordable. She talks about K-beauty, she talks about devices and laser and microneedling and you know, I mean, she really covers it, and I appreciate it because it feels like I'm having a consultation when I watch one of her videos. I found this Hoto Labo Perfect Gel from her Amazon favorites list, and it's in her about section on her, or no, I think it's in her description box. She has her like Amazon store link, and this stuff is so good. Hoto Labo, when they have something that doesn't have like lavender, or because there's like a couple items on their menu that I avoid, but for the most part, it's so amazing. This stuff, I think it has snail mucin. I think it's got, I'm not sure if this is one of the beta glucans or the ferments. Like there's something in here. It's got a gel-like texture, and it's something great for after procedures or after you do a peel, or if your skin is just feeling thirsty and unhappy, and it gives such a tacky texture. I love putting this on at night. It does take a long time to just sort of drink into the skin, but it feels so good, and you just wake up with dewy, glowing, hydrated skin, and I love it. So check Penny out. She has so many good recommendations. I just discovered Lisa J. She is the creator behind BK Beauty, and I actually found out about BK Beauty before I found out about Lisa, but she is sweet too. I think she's another one of those people that when you watch her, she's so calm. Her energy is just sweet and kind. She exudes graciousness, and you know, it's just she's a doll. You know, check out BK Beauty, which is what I'm going to talk about, but she has also just excellent reviews. She'll do like foundation, and where she just, you know, wears the foundation and then, you know, does a wear test and then checks in later in the day, and you know, I mean, she just has such very relatable content. The BK Beauty brushes, I picked up, I think it was, I don't know, it was just kind of like a little bundle I got. And then I watched one of Lisa's videos, and she was putting on concealer with this 108 brush. And I am telling you, and you guys have watched me do it, because you always, if you watch my channel often, you see I primarily put concealer on with this brush. It is so amazing. You can go from cream to powder products seamlessly. It doesn't get gummy. It doesn't, you know, there's just brushes, even high-end, that just, they kind of clump together a little bit. I'm just so in love with this brush, and I love all her makeup brushes. I have several face, eyeshadow, etc., and they're just phenomenal. They wash well. They feel good in the hand, and I am just a fan. So they're vegan. So thank you, Lisa. Thank you for the gift of your brushes and your sweetness. I think a few of you watch Mel like I do, but Mel Thompson is another just sweet, sweet woman. She, no, I mean, I actually found her channel through Wayne Goss, because he used her to launch her lips. Like, he picked creators and she swatched all his lipsticks, and I hadn't watched any of her videos, and then I was watching her swatch Wayne's lipsticks and the way she was talking, and she was so sweet. And she loves high-end, and she has some great high-end picks. She's kind of all over the board, but I definitely, she corrupts me with her high-end fancy stuff. There's a few of those out here I'm going to mention, but what she introduced me to that I fell in love with is Sydney Grace, and they did a collab. So I had heard about Sydney Grace. You guys, some of you had messaged, oh, you should try Sydney Grace eyeshadows, and I never got around to it. And then when Mel launched her Tiny Marvels palette, and this was my first Sydney Grace purchase, I fell in love with this shadow formula. I am wearing this palette. I'm wearing Fire Butts on my eyelids. This is that kind of eyeshadow. I am telling you, all of the high-end, Natasha Denona, Pat McGrath, Wayne Goss, Huda Beauty, all of them are great, but I think these are exceptional. The formulation is soft. The pigments, the impact of these textures and duochromes, and the uniqueness of the shades, it's phenomenal. So then I had to treat myself to the Enduring Love palette, and that's this one, and it's so pretty. If you like neutrals and cool tones, you'll love it. So the sad thing is, often because it's an independent brand, she can only make so many at a time, and they are usually sold out, but there are other products and individual shadows on the website you can order. So I think I will put Mel's discount code under this link, and then if you see something you want to purchase, use that. Let's talk about Samantha March. She is a ton of fun, you guys. You know what? I relate to her so much. She has published books, so have I. She has a podcast. I want a podcast. She's fun. She's goofy. She creates hilarious TikToks and Reels, and I just love her. She is very real. Everyone I'm talking about is very real. I think Samantha is good at showing her vulnerability and kind of giving us, her bad days with her good days, and it's a very relatable experience. And so she always has fun reviews, and I always she's really good at doing those reviews that rank things, like her favorite palettes of the year and her top 10 favorite she's really good at that, and I'm terrible at that. Her end of year for 2020 favorites was this Milk Hydro Grip setting spray, or is it just called no, it is Hydro Grip and set and refresh spray. I should try this for a primer. I got the mini. I will probably repurchase this. It's kind of one of those biphase things you mix. It's alcohol free, which is so hard to find a really good setting spray at Sephora that doesn't have denatured alcohol. It's fragrance free. I really like this. So yeah, Samantha, she always has fun stuff to talk about. And the one thing I went and bought because she said she liked it was this. So maybe you'll buy it now because I say so. The Queen of Luxury, Michelle Wong. Yes, I know, right? So if you don't know who Michelle Wong is, she is just a sophisticated channel of luxury makeup. The thing about Michelle is she is absolutely luxury without any pretense. She just comes across so easygoing, but she reviews high-end makeup, and she reviews it the way it is intended, I think, from the person who makes it, not for its hype or for its trend or anything like that. It's it's just a nice window into luxury, and I watch her because there are things that she'll review and recommend, and they are really valuable and worth it. And one of those is the Charlotte Tilbury Corrector. I talk about this constantly, and the reason when Michelle talked about it, and it's shade 1 is what I like, and I think that's the shade she wears too. She was showing it as kind of on its own all over the face as a corrector, not just for the dark circles. And it was seamless. It just really disappeared into her skin. And I just feel like a little goes a long way. And this was such a fabulous purchase. And thanks, Michelle, for recommending it. Now, a buddy of Michelle's is Kate the Great. And I'm holding up the Charlotte Tilbury because, Charlotte Tilbury is their friend. So Kate, I found Michelle because of Kate, and Kate the Great. Oh my God, Kate. Kate is an actress. Her day job is musical theater, which I think actually she performs mostly at night. But she doesn't perform anything because of the pandemic. In New York, she's got that New York vibe. She does everything live stream recently, I think from the pandemic, which I think is brilliant. I think the channels that have really cornered the niche with live streams, I'm so jealous of, because I can't do a live stream to save my butt. But no, Kate, oh my gosh. Skin like a baby, and just fun to boot. She talked about this Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder makeup, and it's the Your Light Dream Skin Foundation. And I have shade 4, and this is, I bought this when it first came out, and I didn't care for it years ago. And then this summer, when I bought this, after Kate raved about it, I realized it's gifts. It really is the whole like your skin but better. It has such a radiant, like lit from within quality. It blurs. It doesn't have a ton of coverage. It's just nice. Literally was wearing this. I remember I was in my parents' backyard. I was hanging out, and my mom looks at me and she goes, "Oh, your skin is so pretty in the sunlight." Mom, I wish I could say that's because of you, but I've got to say, it's my mom, Charlotte Tilbury. I will pretty much buy anything Kate says to go buy. Whether it's the booze, the scarves on her head, or the products she's wearing, I'll buy them. Can't talk about Kate without talking about Sarah. Sarah from Better Off Red. Very unique. If you don't watch Sarah, which I kind of think you probably do, because you either saw my Crew Trime collab with her from almost a year ago, or you're from her channel because of our collab. But if you still haven't found Sarah yet, you really got to go find her, and I'll help you because I'll put her link below for her channel. She's a redhead. She loves horror. She loves makeup. She's she's just fun. She's clever. Her editing skills are whip smart. I kind of copy her sometimes. She designed my logo, so my little Frugalistablog logo that pops up at the beginning, that's her. Well, it's not her, that's her work. So I watch her videos when she just puts on makeup and talks about crime, or she's transforming herself around Halloween into a goblin, or golly, Pennywise. Moira Rose from Schitt's Creek. Like, I just watch her. She's just entertaining. And I'll watch her Bath & Body Works hauls, and I'm not shopping at Bath & Body Works, but I'll watch her hauls because it's just entertaining. I love her vlogs. One thing that she got me, like literally bought this because I commented on a video. I'm like, girl, your hair. Last year, I swear, she had like a bob like my hair. And now this year, she's like, it's like cascading down her shoulders. Like, what did you do? And she told me she used Olaplex. And I'm amazed. Her hair looks fabulous. It grew a ton. And, you know, I'm just like, okay. So the thing is I think her hair is not color processed and mine is. So I thought, I need this because the bleach parts of my hair get really prone to breakage, and it's phenomenal. It really, really is. There is nothing like this, and I've tried all the drugstore stuff, well, just about. So this is really unique. It really does make a difference, and it's the number 3. It's the Repair. So yeah. So hey, Sarah. I dig it. So there you go, everyone. Oh, I know, that was a lot. That was fun though. I'm gonna link everyone, their channels, the products, and I hope that more, if I mention you, do this. Do this video. I want to know who you're watching. I want to know what you're buying because of who you're watching and all that good stuff. But yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much. And I hope that you subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. I love talking to you. And I'll see you next time. Bye.